My father was born in the Hudson Valley of New York. At the age of 8, he was caught in a dilemma whether to work in the cardboard factory that his father worked, or to pursue a career in tennis. Nah, I'm just kidding. That's not the actual movie. This is the movie right here. Alright, we're gonna cure some salmon. So you need some dill, 1 cup of sugar, 1 cup of salt, some salmon fillet. What we're gonna do is take the salmon fillet, put it into like a bucket, or not a bucket, but whatever you, and throw the salt and the salmon in there, and the dough. I didn't even fucking film me putting the dough in there. But you're gonna cover it for about 24 to 48 hours. Now we're gonna pickle some red onions. These are gonna be good. You want 1 red onion, 1 tablespoon of sugar, half a teaspoon of salt, 1 cup of hot water, and half a cup of apple cider vinegar. Put the fucking onions in the jar. You're gonna miss a few. Look, I did. That will piss you off. No, throw the salt, throw the sugar. No fucking joke. You missed throwing vinegar and then the hot water. I will go in. Boom. Then you cover that up, leave it for a few fucking days. That shit will come out tasting yummier than a bitch. This is homemade cream cheese, alright? You could read that yourself, because this shit fucked me up, man. I had the fucking hardest time making this goddamn cream cheese. And you'll see in the end result. But get a colander, cover it with a cheesecloth, make sure the cheesecloth is wet, and just put it right over the fucking bowl to catch all the whey. Nuke your shit, throw in the salt, throw in the fucking half and half, and then you're gonna throw in the lemon, and there's a chemical reaction there that's gonna make it like turn into curds and shit. And then the heavy cream. Dude, that shit was so heavy I could barely lift it. And then after it cooked, just pour it in there and let it fucking soak through. It's gonna soak right through that cheesecloth and become fucking the most perfect shit you'll ever see in your life. Really? What's next? Here we go. The bagel dough. This, fuck. Just read it. This was the worst shit I've ever fucking... But they came out really fucking good. Look at this. So you throw in the milk, hot milk. Everything's pre-prepped. Look at that. Whisk it with... Throwing the salt, sugar, whatever the fuck that was. I don't even fucking know. I don't even fucking know anymore. Who cares? Look. And then, ooh, this was a fuck. You just want the yolk. But look at the back. I get the fucking thing in there. Look at the back of my right hand. Or left hand. I got everything in there. I don't give a fuck. You know, just whisk it up. They still came out gooder. Look, and then you just put in enough flour to make it into like a fucked up dough. Then you gotta switch to like a wooden spoon, stir it up, and then you're gonna throw some fucking flour down because you don't want it to stick to nothing. And then just fucking knead it. Knead it like an old, like an old grandma, you know what I'm saying? Like just, I'm making shit. And then you want to grease your fucking bowl before you put it in, because this shit's going to rise. That's what we're going to let it sit. We're going to cover it too. I hope I do that. Do it? Yep. So we cover it. And you're going to let that sit. Oh, look at that. You got a look at that expensive ass vac. That thing has like 20 attachments. You could vacuum up anything with that thing. So now the fucking dough has arisen, whatever the fuck the word is. Punch it down in the middle and then pull it out and form a ball, like a fucking weird little ball. Actually a big ball. Roll it on there and then you're gonna shove your thumb through it. Yep, and look, you kinda got a weird looking bagel. And you just do that, and then you're gonna boil them though. You boil them because it creates this like gelatinous, shitty, fucked up, weird fat thing around it. And you're gonna take them off, put them on the fucking paper towel, and the whole thing moved. Big deal. Grease another pan that you're gonna throw in the oven, and then just launch them all on, one by one. Bam, 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 bam. Look, nuke those at about, you already know, 450 degrees for fucking 82 hours, and they're gonna come out. That knife right there, my boy Trevor gave that to me. My boy Trevor, I love that fool. But look how good those look. Now we're gonna, my cream cheese didn't come out well, so I'm using that. I'm using regular shit, fuck it. But my salmon did, and I cut them straight up. You toast the homemade bagels. Look at that, man. Those look good as fuck. And put that homemade cream cheese. It's not homemade, but you know. And then carefully place the salmon on it. That shit's homemade though, for real. I cured that myself. Now the toppings, dude. These are some of my favorite toppings that you can put on it. I'm not even gonna read them out to you. Just look at the fucking picture. Look at that. Avocado, pickled red onions, sun-dried tomatoes, cucumber. Look, oh, if you put that on top of those shits, that shit's gooder than a bitch. No fucking joke. Sorry, I'm a little pissed off. Even those basic tomatoes, you throw the shit on top of there, and that's a good bite. God damn. Jalapenos in there? God dang. What else we got? What's going on here? Alright, the champagne cocktail. This is a nasty little fucking thing, man. It's good. Some good shit. I didn't have a champagne glass. Throw a shot of cognac. It doesn't have to be Hennessy. That's fucking disgusting anyway. Yep, throw it in. And then you want 2 squirts triple sec, and then you're gonna fill the rest with some fucking champagne. This thing tastes like shit, but I think it works really well with the whole salmon get up and shit, man. It doesn't taste that bad. And then the reason why I chose Moonrise Kingdom is because I think having the salmon and the bagel and everything and the cream cheese and the topping, it's really light. It's a light food, but it has a heavy impact, and that's how I feel about this film. Like it's a very, very light film, but it is a drama. It's almost like a dramedy, and it has such a huge impact when you watch it. You got this kid who's an orphan who ditches the Boy Scouts that he's in to get with this girl, and he just picks her up. He plans it all out, and he picks her up on the river, and they live together on the fucking beach for like 2 or 3 days or some shit, and it's just like, that's such, but he films it in such a light way, and it fucks with you, and I think it's the same exact reason why the fucking lox and bagels will fuck with you with all the shit, and the champagne cocktail will fuck with you. Like, it's a light drink, but you drink like 2 of them, and then you stand up later and you're fucked up. But just watch it and make this shit. And thanks for watching episode 2. I love you guys.